But most importantly, do you think that Porsha Williams is a trifling little hoe bag for what she did? Should I continue?
Some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite.
Hey girl, hey, it's Britney Schanel back with another tutorial. And I know I haven't done like a sit down talk tutorial, y'all, so I gotta grab my blanket. I'm cold. A sit down tutorial in a long time. But yo, get this tea. I'm doing this because Porsha Williams. Porsha Williams, my fave. My fave Real Housewife is on some thought hoe shit. Like on some trifling stuff. And I was like, dang, I was just sitting here thinking about it. Like I really need to talk to somebody about this. Like who could I talk to? Wait, side note, peep the merch. Check out Evolve Clothing. Link down in the description. Get you some conscious hoodies, shirts, really cool clothing. Check them out. Okay, shameless plug over. So, I don't drink tea, but I have my coffee. And I'm ready to get glam and talk about it. But first, I need to put on my eyebrows. I just feel like I'm so defeated because I feel like she was the one person on there that I could continue to root for. And now I can't even root for her ass no more. And I'm like, how am I still going to watch one of my favorite reality shows? Y'all, Big Brother is my favorite reality show. But Real Housewives is like a close second. How am I going to continue to watch it knowing that, like, I don't really like none of them girls. I liked Eva, but she left. Y'all, I like Drew a little bit. I like Shamia, so if they give Shamia a peach, maybe I'll watch her. I like Latoya. I don't know, but I'm really Team Porsha. But I can't be Team Porsha in this situation because when you're on some thought shit, I gotta be able to let my friend know that's not cool, sis. So today I'm gonna go for like a sunset look. We're gonna be using the ABH Marvina Pro Pigment palette. Pro Pigment, which one is this, y'all? I don't know. Pro Pigment Volume 3, which looks like this. Y'all already know how these look. Everybody and their mama know, okay? Okay, and we're gonna be doing like a sunset type of situation. But yeah, I'm just really disheartened. Like I feel like Porsha broke my heart. Like I feel like I really low-key feel like she slept with my man. Like he's my man, which we know he's not. But that's really how I feel. I really feel like she slept with my man. Like, and she trying to take him from me. I'm not kidding you guys. I'm just so, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. So I'm just going in with my darkest shade and patting it where I want it first. But yeah, I feel like Porsha slept with my man. I feel like she stole my husband. Not that I know this guy. I care about Simon. And I don't even care about, oh girl, I don't even know her name, Fallon. It's the principality of it. You don't. Now, I know when they bring people on the show as friends of the show, they're not really friends. Like, come on. They're not really friends. I know that. They're not real friends. That's just their way to introduce them to the show. But Fallon went on, what's her name? Candy, speak on his show and talked about how Dennis and Simon are really friends. And that's how her and Porsha knew each other. Because they were in the same circles. They're both like entrepreneurs. They have restaurants. They have nightclubs, blah, blah, blah. So Dennis and Simon were the actual friends in this situation. And Dennis and Simon were the actual friends. Sorry, y'all, I'm just getting a different brush so I could go into this orange. They were the actual friends. And what's his name? What's these people's names? And girl, Porsha. Now I'm just packing that on top. Porsha and what's this other girl's name? Y'all tell me the girl name. I don't know. Porsha and the other girl, Fallon. Well, you know, we're meet as acquaintances through their husband, you know, as people do. So that's how that came into play. So they're not friends, but they were always linked together because, you know, their men were friends. But even still, why are you hooking up with your man's friend? I'm just so disappointed in her. I can't even take it. Even if you and Fallon were not friends, you and oh boy, I don't know these. I don't know Simon and her husband's name and the woman's name, Fallon. I don't know their name because they're not important to me. I'm not like fans of them. But y'all, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. Like I might have to stop watching my favorite show again. And I stopped watching it for a while after they kicked Phaedra off because you know we're Team Phaedra. I'm gonna go back into that purple shade and just reinforce it. Yeah, I'm just hurt and I just don't know. Where do you draw the line on this thought behavior? Like, I don't know none of them in real life, but I really feel a way. I really feel like hurt. Even though I know I don't know none of them in real life. And they don't care about me. They wouldn't care if somebody took my husband for me. But I care. So, I just don't know what to do, you guys. I'm really tore up about it on the inside. So, we're just going back and reinforcing the shape. Same on this side. This is a blending type of situation. I'm so hurt. And like Porsha is like my BFF in my head, but I don't take no sleep. I can't condone sleeping with nobody's husband. Now I don't know if she said they just started dating a month ago. They started dating a month ago and now they engaged. Girl, that's quick. Now I know reality TV people do stuff quick, but that's real quick. Like that's real quick. All of my brushes are from Morphe. I don't really like the eyeshadow, but I do like their brushes. You know, I'm not a fan of the eyeshadow though, but the brushes I can get with their brushes. But the eyeshadow is a strong no for me, which you guys know that if you watch my channel. But y'all, I am hurt by this whole debacle. I'm not kidding. I'm really hurt. Like, why would my fave do this to me? I mean, I know she wasn't doing it to us. She was following her heart and blah, blah, blah. Now, I do believe, like, if she doing this with this guy, I don't believe, like, it's for ratings or nothing like that. I do believe, like, she must really like the guy. She must really think she love him and all that. But if all... My whole thing when women do stuff like this, out of all the men in the world, you really got to get with somebody you know, ex-husband. You really got to do that, sis. Out of all these men out here trying to get you to D. That's what you got to do. That's the only thing that's cute. That's all. I just don't get that. I can't subscribe to that like type of situation. I just don't get it. I feel like it's too much dick out here to be going for your man's dick. Like for your friends, your man's friend's dick, or for your friend's dick. However the situation go. Or just anybody know. I have an issue with that. Like I don't want to go where everybody else's man. So I would have an issue with. I don't even want somebody else's man if I know it, because I like to think my man only been with me. I like to fantasize that, yes, this is the only pussy he's been in. This is the only situation. So I'm just really hurt. I'm like really hurt, y'all. Like my feelings is low-key hurt. Okay, let me go back in with this orange. Because I digress. But I'm really hurt by this whole situation. Like she is my friend in my head. So I don't know why she would do this to me. Do y'all know why Porsha Williams did this to me? Let me drink some coffee. Because I'm getting upset just thinking about it. What do y'all think? Sound off in the comments. I'll try to respond to as many as you guys as I can once I edit and post the video, which I'm going to get this video up today. I really wish that I could go live with House of Aaron. Y'all need to tag him in my video and let him know. We need to talk about this Porsha situation together, okay? We just need to come together. Because he's the only person that I know who love her like I love her. So he's probably just as like confused as what to do as me. Because, you know, when your fave does some shit like this, it's hard. It's just hard, okay? Because they're still your fave. You still love them. So it's just a hard situation. We don't know what to do. We're just loyal fans, okay? I'm going back in with orange. I'm just reinforcing all the colors as needed. So we have the blend together like we want. I maybe went a little too ham with that orange right there, but that's okay. Okay. Now we're going to go back with that purple again. I just don't want to lose. And instead of swiping it, I'm going to kind of pat it this time. Just because I don't want the eyeshadow to get muddy. We have on a hoodie and our pajamas because I'm sad. That's how sad this got me. I'm not kidding y'all. I'm sad. I'm just taking my Q-tip and I'm taking this Avant micellar water that I got in the BoxyCharm, which I really like it. I don't think I would buy it again because I saw it online and it was like $90. And what? For what? I get the, y'all know what I use, y'all, the Cetaphil. Haha, I use the Cetaphil one. That's like $8.99 from Ulta. So we're just going to cut this crease. We'll let that one sit for a little while. And then do the other one real quick. But, yeah, I'm really hurt. I only do this when I want a really, really, really sharp cut crease line. That's the only time I go in and, like, remove what's on there. Otherwise, I just put it on top. Because ain't nobody got time to be doing this every time we want to cut the crease. I have my P. Louise blank canvas, which looks like this. The Acid Rain blank canvas, in case you guys have never seen it. And I have my P. Louise brush, which I already used to map out my brows, so that's why it's a little dirty. And I'm just using this cotton round. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm using this cotton round to flatten it out a little bit. So this is what she looks like though. This is the brush that P. Louise suggests you cut your crease with, you know, with her bases. So that's what I do because I'm a consumer and I buy all types of shit I don't really need. It really, y'all, it's hard to talk about cutting the crease. It really makes them pop if you're not putting anything else. So y'all know I can't talk when I do this because I mess up. And that's not cute. So we're just gonna be quiet for a moment. And I'm gonna smudge it out like this a little bit so that it can blend into that purple shade when I put it on there better. Okay, next I'm gonna take my Real Techniques, just blend the brush, and I'm just gonna pat, pat, pat to get some of the excess off. Just pat, pat, pat. But be careful if you do this step because you don't want it to smear your other colors. Well, I am going to blend it a little bit here because, you know, we have to blend that cut crease in. But the vibe that I'm going for has now changed. I just changed my mind about how I wanted to do this eye. So first we're going to get a little bit of orange and stab it right on top. I think I'm going to do this whole part yellow. And we'll work on blending here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX glitter primer, which looks like this, and put that all over my lid. Well, just over the yellow part, not all over my lid. What am I saying? I'm not putting this all over my lids. Don't do that. Just where the yellow is. And I like to use this to really make my shimmers pop. Oh, side note, I use this color. I use B4 for the purple shade, then A5, and then this E4 yellow right here. And now we're going to go into C1 and put that over where we just put the, let me try with my finger first, because y'all know. Yeah, just like that. Just to give it a little bit more. We're just going to go a little bit over the shimmer so it gets some of that, you know, that look as well. I'm going to go ahead and put on my Falsies and then we'll be back to finish the rest of this. Okay, so I went ahead and used my Duo Lash Glue to apply these Falsies that I got off Amazon. I got like 30 for $16. And I think they're okay. I went ahead and went in my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And we will go ahead and clean that up later. We're going to go ahead and get into the face now. For primer, we're going to be using the No Problem Primer. Boom, boom, boom. I use this often. So today I'm doing what I would, my everyday stuff, the stuff I use every day. Y'all, I put a lot of primer. I don't know why. Yeah. So we're just going to use my favorite foundation today because it's my favorite. And y'all, it's the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in Mahogany. Y'all already know. I think I need more. I might have to open another bottle. But yeah, back to my good sis Porsha. I'm thoroughly disappointed. I feel like like I told y'all, but how many of you guys get really invested in your reality stars' lives like I do? Next, we're gonna go to the Maybelline Eraser and Caramel. I use this to conceal. It's not to brighten. It's actually to conceal those little bit of dark circles that I have. Because I like a really bright under eye. Okay. Oops, y'all can't see the little Morphe. Where is it at? Come on, Morphe. Come through, and it's in Effect 17. And we're just going to carve out our cheekbones. Go along our chin, forehead, and our nose. And I like to use the back of the brush to do my forehead. I don't know why. Because I feel like when I use the front of the brush, I take away most of the products. Which is fine because I'm not trying to have it be that harsh on my cheeks. But on my forehead, I do want to have like that ombre effect. And then we're just rubbing in the cheekbone. Going to this Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Natural Beige. Now this is very bright. This is what I use for brightening. And we're just going to do a little bit. We're trying that, you know, TikTok, you know, lifting technique. Even though I don't think it makes any difference at all. We're just doing it. I guess what difference it does make for me is that it saves me product because I'm using less product by just going in those two spaces versus you know, all over. Okay. And we're just going to use the back of our beauty blender to blend out this edge right here. This is not a beauty blender. I already said this is a Real Technique sponge. I know it's not a real beauty blender, which I'm not paying $20 for a beauty blender. I have a million other sponges, and I don't see enough of a difference to pay the money for the beauty blender. But if you do see this, go ahead with your bad self. I'm going to take a regular brush and blend out this contour. Yes, yes, bringing it into the brow bone. Look, it's the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I have been loving this. This is what it looks like on the inside. And I'm just going to dab my fingers. We're doing all this before we set because we're still working with creams. And you want to do all your creams first before you set so you don't be looking crazy. Chin, middle of the forehead. We're heavy on the blush today, sis. And these are super pigmented. I only rub my finger in once on each side. I use Miss Laura Mercier. It's what I use every day, unless I'm doing like a drugstore video or something like that. And y'all know I don't like to bake, y'all. And now we're gonna press her into the skin because I'm not trying to be dry, okay? Get your smile line, sis. Get your forehead in the middle if you're oily. Down the bridge of your nose, okay? And we are going to do some reverse contouring today on the cheekbones. Typically, I always use the Urban Decay All-Nighter, just like for my everyday. Well, let me brush some of it away before we do this step, I guess. Because we're not trying to bake, sis. So, we're brushing some away. Now I'm going to spray to bring some life back into this. And I'm going to spray a lot, like heavy on the spray, sis. Heavy on the spray. So you won't be dry. In that same Real Technique blender, we're going to push this all into our skin. Everything and everywhere. So we don't have that white cast all over our face. So we're going to use the 8 Bruise Bronze in Paradise palette. And we're going to use this shade right here, the 3rd shade. And I blow it because I don't want too much. And I'm just going to tap, tap, tap it on the forehead, of course. Circle, 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 sis. Down the bridge of our nose. Now, I want to say I used less foundation today because I was out. And I can definitely see my moles coming through a bit more than I prefer. We're going to apply some of the L'Oreal Telescopic Max Mascara to our bottom falsies. No, these are real eyes on the bottom. I don't have on falsies on my bottoms. Y'all should know me better than that. I do not like that look. I'm using our Juvia's Place loose highlighter in Nefertiti. Y'all already know this is super pigmented, super duper. So we're only going to use what we have here on the top. And you guys will see this is going to be crazy. And we're going to highlight for the guys. And I'm not even using everything that's on the top. Because look at that. This is just from the top, you guys. When I tell y'all this highlighter is crazy, it's crazy. And then we're going to press that into the skin as well. And put it down the bridge of my nose. Yes, 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 yes. Give the girls what they need. Okay, I'm going to get on some earrings and make myself a little more presentable. We still going to have on our hoodie, and then we'll do the lips. We're going to go into the NYX Precision Liner in the shade Club Hopper. And I wanted just a regular brown. And this has like more of a purple undertone. But it's okay. Next, we're going to go into the Becca Glow Gloss in Brilliant. Looks like this. And this is very minty, which I always say about this. But it's really like nothing. It's just like a little shimmery gloss situation. Okay, so that's going to conclude this look. Let me know how you liked it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to your mom, consistent auntie, everybody. But most importantly, do you think that Porsha Williams is a trifling little hoe bag for what she did? Should I continue to still be her #1 fan? Should I ride for her till the world falls off? Like, if we BFFs, if that's my BFF, I'm supposed to ride to the world for off. Or are there certain instances where you just say, no, it's too much. It's too much. I can't rock with you like that. You're a little Sally Homewrecker. Let me know. Sound off in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.